Well, good morning everyone, and welcome back to the Daymont Manor House channel here on YouTube. And we're going to show you some progress going on. We're on the inside of the house right now, and we wanted to bring it up to speed with where we are. So remember these pillars on the inside of the house. Now these are 22 feet high, and these pillars are actually 8 feet. So we need another 2 feet. I don't know whether you can actually see the line up there, but that's the beam that goes over the top of that, and that will be concrete all the way around, right into this one over here. Okay, you can see where the boards come in. So we'll go right across, all the way around. This is the base. Base, and then go right into this side, going right into here. So that will all be boxed in, like that one up there, as you can see. Okay, so it'll look just like that. And the boards for the floor joists will come in right over the top where these are, and they'll come right in and actually set in on top of inside the box. So when it's concreted, they'll be sitting there and they'll be sitting over here. These are the exact same height. This and that wall are the same height. So once we get that, then we can start running the second floor, either the ceiling downstairs or the floor upstairs, whichever way you see it. We can start doing that, but we need this beam. So today we're a bit light on staff. Capri and Marco are out. They're pretty good workers, but we want to show you also what we're doing. You can see over there in the corner how dark it is, okay? And that is Carbollion, as they call it. It's a wood preserver. It's been hit once back when we were first putting this down, but it's, remember it was a nice orangey looking red wood. And it's actually since faded, since all the rain and the sun, it's actually gotten quite strong, but we are about to put the floor down, and we need to have the whole thing in here, or at least up into this area is where we're going to put the floor, all in this area here, because I still need to do a lot of concreting in this area, and over in the kitchen area and in the dining room area, we're going to do the floor over there. So this is what the floor is. It's a tongue and groove that I got from Silco in the UK, and it is moisture resistant. It's not waterproof, but it is OSB, oriented strand board, and it's got a coating over the top of it, and this is the subfloor. It's actually quite thick, and you can see how thick that is, but these boards are bloomin' heavy. If they would have made them any bigger than that, they wouldn't have been, it would have been very difficult to carry. So they go in like bricks in here. So this is how they will come in. These are not hammered all the way in. We'll put a block over the edge of this and actually tap it in after we use this glue, this D3 wood adhesive, okay, for the purpose, because once they go in, they ain't coming out, and that is ideal to get rid of these old screws, so that we reduce, reuse, and recycle here. That's the whole thing. So there is where the beam is going to be, and just on top of that is going to be a balcony. Okay, so the balcony actually goes around. There's a little opening under here that overlooks. So the balcony is only about 3.5 to 4 feet maybe off of this beam over here. So the balcony will come out to about here, and then this will be open and you can be looked downstairs. The rest, just upstairs here, is a bedroom, and on the other side upstairs is a bedroom, and then it goes all the way around near the kitchen area. There's a bedroom over that and a bathroom, and the balcony ends going out in there in a double door, a French door up there that actually follows the roof pitch of the house on that side. okay? And yeah, and that way we'll be able to get the sticks up here, and the truss anyway. Guys got to come in here and build it by hand. Nothing is delivered like it is over in England and the US, where you're able to get really nice things all done, you know, perfectly manufactured, and they just get delivered and you pay for it. It ain't done that way here in the great country of Sierra Leone. We have to make everything, so that is cool. But we need the heights up. That height up there, this block, there needs to be one more block, and then a beam go all the way around, so it's going to come up a bit higher. This one's got to come up just a beam. When I say a beam, it looks like this solid concrete. Okay. So once we get the solid concrete up there, we'll put the bolts sticking up all the way, okay, and then put 2x8 mahogany over the top and screw it down. And that way, when the truss sits on it, you've got wood on wood, okay. And this has got a pitch on it over here on this side, like this. It goes up and over. All right, but it's a bit lower than the back of the house and lower than the front of the house. When we come over here, this is all the same height, but what's going to wind up happening is that we're going to be putting from this area here in this corner right here, there's going to be wood. There's going to be the wood again being bolted down there, and then there'll be wood coming up into that area to raise it up to the truss height as it comes up from the front. And that is what's going to be happening there. So all this wood up in here will all be covered with concrete, all covered with concrete, all the way around. Okay. I don't know whether you can actually see that line that's sticking there. You gotta be careful where I'm going here. Whether you can see the line coming across there. I don't know how good my camera is. I can't really see it. But anyway, there is a green line up there. All right. So that is where we are. We're on the inside. We've been cleaning the base underneath, which has been quite a mess, but we've kept it under control. It could have been about 5 times worse than it is, but Mr. Bio did a good job of cleaning it up as they were going. But we've got these piles of all the extra stuff that we've got going on down here. So we'll take all that and take it out and put it into the areas out in the gullies out there. All right, so a bit of a laborious task, but it has to be done, and that's just the way it goes. So that is where we are. I'm going to walk out to the front of the house. We've got all the wood off the arches, and then you can see some of the carboline here has been sprayed. All right, and over in the kitchen area where we're going to be going, you can see it nice and dark over there. That is carboline, wood preserver. The mahogany is a really good wood and resists insects and deterioration of this floor. I'm just going to hit it again before we put the floor down, and just to make sure. Better safe than sorry for a couple of bucks. I'm not concerned about that. Sorry for the sun. I'm walking down the front steps, but I'm walking out into the front. We found our solar lights. We've got 128 of these. They actually are generated by the sun. There's a 1 amp battery on that, and those will go on all the pillars that are sitting down around the property all the way around. They go all the way around the property. You can see them out there. So they're going to be sitting on there and shedding light down on there, but there are the arches on the front. Okay. So you can see the house is starting to take shape, which is really nice. It feels good that that is finally happening, and we've waited a long time. We've got the opportunity now to get that roof up, and hopefully we'll be able to have the zinc on by the end of March, April, because then it starts getting a bit sketchy as far as rain goes here. So we're trying to keep everything moving along, and guys know what the deal is. They live here, they understand the rain and where we need to be able to get there. So there it is. Okay. So some of the arches need a bit of help. You know, it's just the general nature on how they made them. If they would have done them one by one like I did the transom window over the door, they would have been perfect, all of them. But they wanted to do it all in one go because of the strength characteristic of it, which I understand. But it takes a bit of finishing work to get these kind of arches. You can see what's going on here. See, that arch is not totally smooth and you know, in a half circle, like, you know, so, you know, just in this general area up here. So they'll knock it out, whatever it is, make it a bit rough, and then come back in and actually smooth them out. They know what the finish needs to be here on this house. They get reminded all the time, and we're on site here, living here. We've moved out of Bincula, and the little truck is going down to get the last of our stuff to be put into the container. And we are permanently living here. So that's just what we need to do. It's better to do that than to get another place and spend the money and be stuffed in moving stuff another time. Okay, so there's the little bedding area there, and we've got the coffee there and some amenities. We keep everything out on the deck here, and someone is always here. If we're not going to be here, we always have come on sit here on the site. It's not very expensive to do that, so there you go. Okay, so this box up here will eventually be taken out, probably in the next week or so. It's not critical. It doesn't need to be taken out right this second. But, after that, then we will pick this video back up when the floor starts getting back in, and we can start showing you some of the beams being done and the floor joists coming over the top of the second floor, and that will start taking shape. The stairs are the last thing that we're going to attempt to do. We'll just use a ladder to get up there until we can figure out what these stairs will look like. But Miss Hulai is sitting down here. Hello, Miss Hulai.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi, Craigie.
All right, we got little Atta, a family member, come down and came by, came up.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Now, if we just cut that small one, then no more.
So that is about it, y'all. Okay, we will leave this video right now, and we will pick it back up when we have more to show you on progress. But as far as what the back looks like, there we go. Okay, I finished all the area off there, like I was showing you in previous videos. It's nice to actually get up here and actually see the dew and the mist and everything, you know, get all over the leaves. That's why everything is doing so well. We keep it well watered. I am continuing to rake. I make progress on at least 20 to 25 feet a day. And so I'm going to just keep on coming around this area and keep on going until I meet the front of the house. All right, and clean it all up. So that is it for us. We appreciate you always being here, and we'll see you in another video real soon. Okay, see you. Bye. They've put all these boards together, and they're trying to get all these boards in the proper position. All right, this is going to be a straight beam that comes right over, and here you can see the octagon start to take shape here. Right? So it comes right around, right into here. All right, because I'm up on the deck right now. There'll be a French door.